Hi, good afternoon, you guys. This is Daryl Johnson. Ride the wind. I'm taking y'all on a field trip here. I'm at the cliffs on Greer's Ferry Lake. You see, probably they go down the ways. It's probably 50 to 80 foot drop, depending on where you are. Like I'm right on the edge of one right now. Let me pan around though, so you can see the lake. Check it out, 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 check it out. Okay, right over here, you've got more cliffs. These are like 80 foot, etc. You got a nice boat parked down there. And again, I'm sitting right here on the cliffs. I'm looking. I was here yesterday and I had to come back and confirm something. And do you see this glow on the water? Let's go this way. The glow on the water. Yeah, it looks like simple, sun refractions, etc. Go sideways again. But as I stared at it yesterday, the colors became blue, green, orange, and overall covered with like a red orb. I put on my UV sunglasses so I could see it even better, which they're really working great now, guys. I'd use them, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I had my UVs on. And then I took them off. And then I started, or my vision adjusted or something, I'm not sure what. After my UFO encounter last week, which I still want to do a bit on, I've just not been quite right. Or maybe I am right. Okay, so if you look at this, like I did yesterday, for a set amount of time, you'll start to see, and I don't know if it's going to come out in video, you're going to see the blue spark, like in my video, on my posts on Facebook. You're going to see the blue sparkles, you're going to see red sparkles, you're going to see orange sparkles. Truly weird. When you're done looking at these, or at least I myself, meditating up here, I close my eyes. What do I see when I close my eyes? I see a big green, glowing, solid green orb. The infamous, the one that I'm still researching, gang. I spent all morning today looking at different options of what this thing next to the sun that no one's talking about actually is. And it could be a spirit. My understanding is if it has a dusty effect to it, it's caused by metallics that are in our atmosphere. If it's a solid sphere, meaning it has meat to it, it's a spirit. While I'm filming this too, I want to also say I was reading further, researching more into Hopi prophecies. The next thing I know, and you know what my deal is, you know what my pitch is, east versus west. Now look at the top ones up there, see them? Glittering, sparkling. Not normal, gang, not normal. I'm telling you. I don't know if this will do it for you, but if you could watch it and then close your eyes, if it implants what it does into mine. Anyway, that red, or the green orb slowly translated over into red, but it mainly stayed green. And I just can't define the brilliance of the colors in my eyes. And at the same time, I'm seeing another constellation, which I'm guessing is Ophiuchus, just hitting me right now, right? Other than what I used to see before I knew what it was, Orion's Belt. I used to see the planetary setup in Orion's Belt. I don't know, that was 3 years ago, when I was at the lakes in Texas, because that's what I do, ride bobbers and go to lakes, go to college. But anyway, I started seeing this pattern, right? It was connected, it was yellow and it was connected by lines. I think I had Ancient Aliens on one night. I had no clue what it was, but I knew it was either a constellation of stars or a constellation of planets, right? So what happened is on Ancient Aliens, they popped up Orion And I was like, holy crud. That's what I've been seeing for 3 years. Now with what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing, I just kind of corrected myself. It can't be opinches because that would be, well, maybe I'm seeing opinches, but that's not what I'm seeing in this picture. Where we're at right now, what these reflect, these sparkles, see them? Sparkles. Not right. Let's go out here in the middle of the lake out there. Can you see? There's another glowing pattern. I'm going to show you the stuff. Here's the sun, right? Should only make one glow, wouldn't you think? Oh, there's one out there. I wish I could zoom in on it. Which I think that's the sun. This is something totally different. And why is there a whole separate glowing, reflecting spot? Huh? The sun, there's no clouds to divide it. I'm sitting there talking to myself. There's no clouds to divide it to make it look like that. But here we have two light sources, clearly. Here's the one right off the cliff, right down from me. That again, if you put on UV glasses, it will define itself more. But I think if you just get into the certain thought level, I don't know how to do it, y'all. It's just happening. It's like my vision is focusing into what filtering would do, you know, applying contrast and stuff like that. But I mean, this thing stayed in my head all last night, and I've been busy today doing the same old study thing, trying to figure it out, you know. I know, again, I'm right on the battle against East versus West, good and evil. I know that. I know it's being played out here on Earth. I know that. Metaphorically speaking and also physically speaking, really, you know. You can see the battle going on. It's the battle for souls, y'all. The battle for souls. The battles of principalities. Excuse me. So here it is. I love coming out here, y'all, but I haven't been out. I've really been locked up in the past 2-3 weeks. I say yesterday was the first time I went out in a while. I get so caught up in my research, and you know, I'll start at 9 or 10 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning. But next thing I know, it's like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I'm like, dang, man, there's another day. And what's even more aggravating, I'll show you the clips over here again, and goes up into the woods. It's a nice park. I actually lived out here for a while when I was out on the Darrell Road tour, trying to wake people up, get my face kicked in. I don't do that anymore. You know, you want to mess with me, I just block you. You know what I'm saying? You don't come at me with sources and data. I'm just going, I don't even waste the energy anymore. So anyway, isn't that strange? Isn't that a strange story? So my mission for today, besides what I was doing, was to make it out here, get a little color in me, and to film this, and to recreate within my eyes this, you know, the same thing I'm seeing. I'll try something real quick. This is going to be weird. Hold on. I just put my UV sunglass over top of it. But right now you're looking through UV. And I can basically tell already through the camera that the colors have become more prominent. So let's further it out. Let's get that thing in the center. For those of you who can zoom on this, which I obviously will later, do it. Let me know what you get. You know, I don't care what anybody takes or uses of the content that I'm creating, you know. Just give me a shout out when you do. It's probably an ego thing with me, but I spend a lot of time doing this show. I'm going to put the UV back on. And that's all I care about, you know, helping people out, helping each other, loving each other, forgiveness. I'd like to leave a mark. I think we should all be trying to leave some type of mark in this situation. some type of, go back to normal, then back to UV, is to make some kind of dent in what's going on with society and reality. And you all have that ability. If you need a list of things to do, I'll give it to you. We got the homeless out there struggling. There's a good project. But there's a good project. But you got to check your projects carefully. If you want to sit around and battle that flu, good luck, because you're not going to win on that one. Scientists with decades of experience, biologists, virologists, are getting their asses kicked. But a shout out to Dr. Rashid Buttar, who is my arc and living angel. But again, it's just getting back UV, and let's keep this going and just let it run. And then when I'm done, I'll get to meditating. So there it is. We're in Arkansas. I'm about, I don't know, I could probably walk to JFK Dam in about 5-10 minutes. Right up the street from me. Just finish this out. The UV shot and try and hold my arm as steady as possible. It's like when I'm shooting that thing in the Apencha system. Every night, y'all, southeast sky, boom, it's like clockwork, and that thing is glowing. And do not tell me it's Venus, because it is not. Zoom in on it figuratively, it is a star, if you understand geometrical patterns, etc. It does not have the geometrical patterns of what a planet produces. There thus defines that it is not a planet or a planet. Some kind of celestial object, and actually the geometry is kind of weird on it, but straight in the southeast sky, it's every night, y'all, every night. And I believe that's ISON, and when you're looking in the southeast sky, remember, that is Opentius. It's supposed to be south because we're tilted. We got southeast, right? But you can't miss it. You can't miss it. You will not miss it. I guarantee you. Get out there and go look at it. Plus, you got the 5 planets aligned there too: Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury. They're still aligned. See, I'm watching this stuff real close because all the signs are here are to possibly protect and save others' lives. This is Daryl Johnson, Ride the Wind. Let me give you one more quick pan around. I love you all. Enjoy the day. Sometimes put these phones down for a while. Get out in the woods and think, get in silence, because that clears your mind. You're able to think constructively. You should be learning that right now too, because we can meld the minds at any time in the day if we're all on the same page and we're spending our days praying, not just a certain time of the day, but always in prayer, always in meditation, always speaking with yourself. And when you're speaking with yourself, you're speaking with Him. Anyway, I love you guys very much. This is Daryl, Ride the Wind. I want to thank a couple people for their excellent conversations over the past few days. I am working the list, trying to talk to people, but you guys amaze me. I just want to say I'm honored to have all of you as subs, friends, etc., brothers and sisters. Have a great day. This is Ride the Wind.